Hey guys, welcome back. This is Colton again with BearScareBeauty. Today I think I'm just going to be kind of talking and just do a real basic look. I'm going to kind of recreate a more toned down look of the Halloween thing I did when I went to work, which was actually drag vampire themed. So I went to work as a drag queen vampire at an office job. It was really weird. I'll insert a picture somewhere. So y'all get to see that, and I think I'm just going to recreate the look. It's pretty dramatic, so I'm going to tone it down a little bit, but I think I really just want to like talk a little bit about this channel, what I'm doing, what I want to do. So yeah, if you just want to hear some thoughts and opinions from somebody who's watched a lot of YouTube, and then somebody who's been trying to like be in the makeup world, the makeup industry that isn't, you know, already established. So yeah, I'm gonna go just grab a few things and I will be right back and get into it. Alright, keep on watching. Alright, so I pulled you guys in a little closer so you can see me a little better. I'm just gonna do basic face, a little heavier on the eyes. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk, so I'm going to start. I'm going to grab the Nyx Proof It, glop some on. Again, I'm using the monitor when I really shouldn't be, but the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collection, I'm sure everybody who's into makeup in any capacity knows all the quote-unquote drama with that, with the website breaking, which was kind of funny. I mean, like, dude, for something like that, it's gonna happen. You can't plan that, right? You know, that's just something that's gonna happen. Jesus Christ, video games that have millions of dollars that expect millions of people to be on it constantly can't deal with server load on the date that something releases. So, like, whatever, you know that. And I'm actually going to be dipping into Afterlife in the BH Cosmetics palette. It's this little cream shade right here. But I was actually kind of disappointed. I woke up really early, got everything out of the way, and then like just sat on the website kind of before I had to go to work that day, because it was like, oh my god, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy the whole collection, whatever. I've been saving for it. It'll be a super fun time. And then, you know, like, I know that, it's a permanent collection. They'll be bringing it back. They'll be restocking it. So that's cool. You know, it's not that limited, like, oh my god, once it's gone, you're never gonna get it. You have to buy it from resellers and get price gouged, whatever. I think they even addressed that on Twitter. So, like, bravo to them for that, right? But it was one of those things where I got online and was like, waiting. 9:59 rolls around, the website goes down. I'm like, oh, this is shit. It finally kind of pulls up a little bit. I look, the entire collection didn't release. I was like, oh god damn it. So I added a bunch to my cart. I went to go buy it and then it wouldn't let me. And I was like, oh fuck, okay. And then it just went down. And it was down all day. I went to work and I kept checking it at work because I'm obsessive like that. So I did manage to get the mini controversy palette, which was actually the one that I really wanted. And then the pink pig mirror, a little sad I didn't get the black pig mirror, but I like the pig mirror in general. It fits me as a person. I'm going to take, this is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. It's like their rainbow one. These are not the greatest quality, but they're also not like the worst. If that makes any sense, it's real hard to explain. Anyway, sorry if that's horribly out of focus. And they're very powdery. I'm going to not use this as a mirror. I'm just going to place it in the crease, and it's going to go like all throughout the crease. Anyways, one other thing that I wanted to talk about. I was watching I think it was Raw Beauty Christie's last Get Ready With Me video. She just brought up some interesting points about Halloween content, and that put me in an interesting position because YouTube demonetizes like all scary, bloody, whatever content, right? That's the kind of stuff I want to make. So I'm going to have to not rely on YouTube to be a source of income, which I have a job anyways, so yay. But it also just kind of made me think, like, if I do that, I'm never going to grow this channel, you know? I'm never going to get any videos picked up by the algorithm or anything like that, so that's something I'm thinking about, and I don't want to just turn into that, you know, every beauty vlogger, right? I don't have the drive for it, really, if that makes sense. I'm just going to take, this is just a, you know, crease blending brush, and I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to start blending out that shadow. Nothing on it yet. It was just interesting hearing her talk about, you know, like all of her hard work she put into, I think it was specifically the Hellraiser look that she did, which I'm a huge fan of the Hellraiser movies. I absolutely watched that video of hers and was like blown away. But that takes time, and she said it was something like close to 70 hours total, and it got instantly demonetized. And that's one of those things that's like, yeah, that's gut-wrenching. Like, the second you put up a video that you worked so hard on and it's just gone, right? So it's one of those things like, yeah, I can absolutely understand, you know, people wanting to take the kind of safer route on these things, so they're not constantly just getting destroyed, you know, nobody else is seeing their video, nobody's being exposed to any of their new content, because it's always getting demonetized. Now I'm going to dip into, this is just the slightly lighter purple, right there. It looks a little pink on camera, but it's a very soft purple. And I'm just gonna kind of place it in the crease, in the same area, and then just blend up. Good God, I just looked at my monitor and my beard looks fucking orange. I don't know what that's about. My beard just started turning red, like, a month ago. My mustache, I should say. So, yeah, we'll see what becomes of that. She's Cheeto dust orange. So we're just gonna keep blending. Dipping back into that purpley pink. I'm kind of patting it along the edges. It's really wild because it's a lot more impactful in person. Let me turn the light down just a tad bit more, I'll be right back. Really just trying to soften the edge here on this purple. But yeah, to anybody who's watching, I'd like to hear like what kind of content people are interested in seeing on YouTube in the, not really beauty influencer, but like more the makeup world, more, you know, reviews that aren't just, these are my first impressions, but actually, you know, well thought out reviews on products and things like that. Obviously more special effects, because that's what I really want to do, and I'm still learning. And now I'm going to take, this is a combination of the deep green right here and like the slate gray right here, and I'm going to make a wing. I'm going to use this little detail-y brush. I really like it. I have tiny little eyes that are super deep set sockets, so this is very nice. It's very helpful. And I'm going to take it from a little bit in and drag it out, so it's not going to be like a, you'll see. Kind of a big wing. It's a wing that I can fly away on. That's something else that I kind of wanted to talk about today, and this isn't me... Yeah, I don't really know what this is. This is me trying to just talk to people, you know? I started doing makeup as something that I really enjoyed doing, just as a thing of doing. I found it, you know, fun and relaxing and calming, and then it turned out that I was relatively good at it, so I kept doing it. And it's something that, you know, I've been saying I would like to somehow make a career out of. I lately haven't had as much time to do it as I would like, and I mean that's mainly due to work and, you know, working a full-time job and everything like that. Everybody has to do it, right? Lately, I've kind of gotten to the point of like, alright, something's gotta change, you know? I'm gonna be a working stiff the rest of my life, or not. Alright. Now I am going to soften the edge a little bit. I don't want this to be like a super defined wing. It's gonna be like a smoky, kind of blown out wing, if that makes any sense. And I'm also going to clean up under it and remove the purple under it, and then I'm just gonna smoke out the bottom lash. But yeah, it's just kind of gotten to this point in life where lately I'm like, oh, well, you know, if I'm not at work, basically I feel like we've been programmed, at least the people in my generation, to assume that if you are not doing work, you're not providing value to society or those around you or yourself. And so I've been trying to get out of that mindset, and in doing so, I've been trying to do things for leisure that aren't, you know, just playing video games or doing a makeup side hustle. Fabulous. Now I am going to... I'm going to grab that deep green, and I'm going to kind of work it in the crease. But yeah, like in following that line of thought, I've just been trying to be, I guess, more open and honest with myself, my thoughts, my desires. And I think that's something that people don't do enough now. It's one of those things, once again, if you're not being productive, you're not contributing to society, so you're not helping, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Cover up a little bit where that blended away. Really, I think the only reason why this green's kind of blending away is because I've got so many shadows packed over it. It doesn't usually blend away. I'm gonna take a small, just kind of precision blending brush, just this tiny little guy, and I'm just gonna blend that green through the crease with the purple. Yeah, hopefully for anybody that watches this video, I just want to remind you that you have value as a person, even if you're not providing quote-unquote value to society. You don't have to be working all the time to be valuable. You don't have to be hustling all the time to be valuable. Really what brought this on is I went to California a couple of months ago with my boyfriend and realized that that was the first vacation I'd taken in over a decade. Like, I'm 26, right? I get that, oh, you know, you're 26, you haven't worked long enough. I've been working since I was 15, right? I literally have not had a vacation since I was 15 and in school. So now I'm going to kind of smoke out the inside here. I'm just going to take a slightly more blown out brush. This is just a Wet n Wild blending brush. I really love this brush, and I'm just going to take that and I'm going to continue blending out the edges of those those purples. English. Fuck, I got Doja Cat Tia Tamara stuck in my head. They say Doja is so sticky. I say thank you very much. I've been the whole world over. I say spank you very much. Now I'm going to kind of cut the crease, and I'm going to then kind of pack in a little more shade on the inside, keep the shimmer more right here, highlight the brow bone, and then I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then we'll get back on the face, alright? I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer. This is just the Tarte Shape tape. I'm just going to take a dab on the back of my hand, take this nice little Sealy type brush, Yeah, that's a nice little trick that I like to use, is if you just coat like the bottom area. I just stabbed myself in the eye. If you coat like the bottom area and then just look directly up, it'll give you like the perfect line where you need to cut your crease. Whew, I need to stop using this concealer on my eye. Fuck me, I forgot how much the scent of roses burns. Alright, I'm just patting it out, making sure I don't have any like blobs of concealer to take. I'm trying to just squint. I'm going to take, this is Pixie, out of that BH Cosmetics palette. It's this like shimmery white to gold shade, and my eyes don't play well with fingers. Ooh. I'm gonna take it on just the tip of this bullet brush here. I don't really know if you can see that on camera, but it's like this very white gold shimmer. And I'm also going to take some of, ooh, let's do Spooky. It's this like a purple glitter shimmer right here. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna pack it on the outer edge, and then I'm gonna fill it in up to it with some of that dark green. Let's get spooky. Ooh, that's almost more blue. Let's try Alchemist, which is the one right next to it. That one's got more of a black base. Oh, that's better. Ooh, God, that's a beautiful purple. Ooh, yeah, you can really tell the shimmer of that purple on camera. Fuck, that's pretty. Ooh. And we'll just make sure it's all nice and blended. That's a fabulous color combo. I really dig that. Alright, now, just on the edge of where Spooky and that wing meet, I'm going to repack on some of that color. I'm just going to reach for my trusty Benellum Tools. This is the 783. It's just one of their precision blending brushes. Alright. I am going to... God, you know, I'm still not happy with the way this looks on camera. In person, it looks fine. I swear to you, it looks fine. On camera, there's no color. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Just taking that precision blender again, dipping into that deep purple, tapping off the excess, and I'm just gonna run it a little bit higher. That's a little better on camera. Not much, but a little bit. Alright, so, ooh, you know what? Quickly, I am going to take, this is the color Illusion in the BH palette. Can you tell that I have a new favorite palette? It's this duochrome right here. It's like pink to deep blue purple. It's really hard to describe, but I'm going to take that on Nando's, Cheeky Nando's. I'm just going to use, this is a Wet n Wild eyeliner brush. Don't judge me, I like their brushes. I'm just going to take it on the Wet n Wild eyeliner brush, and I'm actually going to do like a little tiny bit of an inner corner. Not quite like highlight, but it's just going to add just something a little extra. See right there to that inner corner, look at that pop. Bam! Alright, now just let me quickly finish the other eye off camera and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I did the other eye off camera. As you can see, the wings aren't super even, but also this eye is shaped a little differently, so... You know. Now I'm just going to get some foundation on and concealer, and this eye is very glam, so I think I'm going to go very glam. This is just the Stila Stay All Day foundation. Oh my Christ, there's so much glare. I actually do like this foundation. I know that there were a couple people that I saw like reviews of it that didn't particularly care for it. I do like it, though I do heavily moisturize my face because otherwise I am very dry, so I'm just gonna bloop, 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 boop, boop, boop. And this is one pump, and that's gonna be basically absolutely all I need. And it actually comes with this nice little airless pump, and you just press down on it and it squirts it up into that dish. I'm just gonna grab, this is the Delum Tools 955 brush. It's a nice little stippling brush. And I really like this just to kind of do as its namesake would imply. Alright, so now that that is on mostly, I'm going to take a separate, this is just the flat top kabuki brush. This is the 957, just a little flat top, and I like this to kind of just stamp in the foundation after I blended it out. This is one of those foundations that's like a nice medium coverage, but you can build it up, so if you use like a second pump, it's definitely full coverage, but I find that, at least on my skin, foundations tend to get cakey if I use more than like one pump, like this. I think it gets really cakey, but that's kind of also true of every other foundation I've ever used. So I'm also going to take more Tarte Shape tape. This is in the shade Fair Neutral. It's very, very light. That's a lot of concealer. I'm gonna take that same flat top brush. I'm just using my finger to kind of protect the integrity of the shadows right there, but fabulous. Now that I look absolutely flawless, I'm gonna set this with powder, because I crease like you would not believe. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in 0.5 Fair. Probably one of my favorite powder brushes, and surprise, surprise, it's a Wet n Wild brush. It's just very fluffy for a synthetic brush. Alright. Now that I am looking sufficiently powdered, next I am going to contour. Where is my... There we go. I'm just going to use the Buxom shade to contour. This is Gimme Gorgeous. I think it's a nice cool tone brown. It's pretty fair, but it's very cool, so it actually gives the illusion of like a shadow rather than just like a shade. And I'm gonna go kind of around the back and keep it up a little higher, so just around the back of my cheekbone. I'm gonna keep it up a little higher. But yeah, back to conversation. YouTube and all that, special effects makeup, regular makeup, the dangers of consumerism. I mean, I feel like the world's going downhill. Is that fair to say? I feel like that's everybody's general consensus nowadays. It's just things are not going well. Now I am going to kind of keep my man face, so I'm actually just going to contour like right here. And it kind of gives you the appearance of like a more broad forehead. But yeah, I feel like everybody's been very stressed lately, at least everybody that I know. And I mean, whether or not that's just, you know, due to the job that I work, or... No, I don't know. I just feel like everybody's been very stressed lately, you know? Gonna take a little bit of that shade and just go right here. And then just right along the forehead. And then just to intensify that, I am going to use, this is that NYX contour palette, which they just don't make anymore. Which is such a fucking shame. I love it so much. But it's a little bit of a deeper, a little warmer brown. And I'm going to take that and I'm just going to kind of like set that a little further back. Looks nice and semi-chiseled now. I am going to take a little bit of that and go kind of right under the chin and in like the hollows back here, so you get this nice like angular cheekbone. Cheekbone? Jawbone? Jaboy. It's jaboy. And that I'm not going to go sparing on. Really like to contour away my double chin. So what is everybody's plan for your next week? Doing anything fun? Doing anything interesting? I went hiking the other day, and I lost my headphones, and that sucked because I didn't realize it, but it's alright because I didn't particularly like them, so c'est la vie, I'll save up for another pair. Oh well. I am going to contour my nose with this big-ass brush. But the thing that I do with nose contour is I actually like to make my nose look broader because I don't like the fact that I have a tiny nose. I have a tiny little boy nose and I want a big strong man nose, and I don't have one. I don't really know if you can see that with how bright this damn light is. Let me turn the light down a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's very subtle contour though. And it's like legitimately on the edges of the nose because like I said, I want to keep it broad looking. Did I contour my nose crooked? A little bit. A little bit. I am going to smoke out under my eyes. To do that, I'm just going to take, this is just a little BH, it's from their smoky eye brush. It's kind of just like a little more blunted of a blending brush. And I'm going to take that deep green. I don't know why everybody makes this face. Oh my god. It's really hard not to do though. Like, I think the idea is that you're stretching your face out, but you're really not. I'm gonna take a little bit of that slate as well, and just kind of keep that on the outside. I'm also going to take that eyeliner brush, dip back into Illusion, and I'm just going to use that and kind of put it like right on the bottom. Fuck, I love the way that looks. She's gorgeous. This is the Milani Coral Cove. This is arguably like my favorite tone of blush. This is a Bellum 974 brush. It's this like nice domed brush. Get a lot of it on there, pick a little off, and I'm gonna keep it right on like the apples of my cheeks. Why do I keep putting my mirror away? God damn, I am a sloppy bitch. Now, I like to keep it a little more centered on my face and bring it back a little bit. I also try not to smile, because when you do that...
I look fucking nuts.
It raises your cheeks, and then when you're done smiling, it drops. So, don't smile, just keep it nice and high. I also dust the bridge of my nose and take it around the perimeter of my forehead. That is a Wayne Goss trick, if I remember correct, but it really does just give you this beautiful, like, flush, healthy, kind of gorgeous look. Let me grab some highlighter, too. You're bitches. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Lilac Geode. It is a duo rouge. Something I will say, it's more of a subtle highlight. It's not blinding. It's subtle. But there. I also don't find that it highlights texture super bad or anything like that. I believe this was their limited edition. I just remember swatching it in store and being like, I have to have this. I'm gonna curl my lashes, I'm gonna line my lips, do my lips, get mascara on, do some eyeliner, and we'll be done. This is just the NYX waterproof liner in black. Ooh, that tight line is always a bitch. Alright, this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Volumizing Mascara. Jesus Christ. Can't see that. Anyways, this is absolutely one of those Tarte made me buy it type things. I do really like this mascara though. I think this is in Blackest Black. So it's not the original regular black, it's like their ultra jet black version of it. I think it looks very nice though. Gonna give that a second to dry down, otherwise it will transfer on my damn eyelids. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna hit the lower lash line real quick. This is just my favorite. This is the Maybelline Super Stay in Amazonian. Yeah, this is just like my absolute fave. So, I'm gonna throw this on real quick. Wonderful. Not too terrible looking. I am going to take a little bit of brow pomade if I can find it here. This is just the, I believe it's chocolate brown, the NYX brow pomade. It's also incredibly pigmented. It does have the weird disadvantage of drying really fast. Just to kind of like bring my brow back to life, you see? Ooh, on camera, that's very fucking brown, oh my god. Are you being a naughty kitty? Sorry, there's a very naughty kitty standing behind the camera right now. Barishnikov, are you being a naughty kitty? Are you looking at yourself in the mirror? Perfect. Well, that is going to be the finished look. I'd like to, yeah, give you guys a little face tour. I do really like that palette. I really like this look. I think it's a really good representation of like an actual wearable look of the drag one that I did for work. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching. If you did, once again, Colton with BearScareBeauty. Subscribe down below, ring the bell. It'd mean a lot to me. Thanks for chilling out, listening to some opinions. Let me know if you have any opinions about the whole adpocalypse, special effects channels, body painters, beauty gurus in general. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.